Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the GW Tiger Porsche, the Tier 8 German SPG. It's located on the west spawn of Berlin and it's under the command of Fuck You 2. Yes, it's one of my replays and I'm on the opposite side of Berlin to Andromeda now. Okay, well, my teammate in the Lorraine 15551 is moving away, and I think he's just going to park himself a little way away from the spawn point in the railway yards. I'm going to go underneath the bridge and park up on the other side of the overpass. The other good thing about actually being next to the overpass is that if the enemy does locate you, you've got somewhere you can run for cover if you need to. Not that the GW Tiger P moves very quickly. It's probably one of the slowest Artys in the game. It's in fact, it's I think slugs are quicker, or snails. Okay, that's a nice little spot. Got the bushes, got the overpass, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Okay. I look towards the town, but the buildings are getting in the way. This is just like Paris, really. Very difficult getting shots on those. But look at this. The enemy has provided me with a whole bunch of tanks to shoot at, including a Borsig, a T-28 and a T-34. And my opening shot gets some damage on a T-34. So, yes, I'm going to have plenty to shoot at. 26.68 seconds. I think it's 6.8. 17cm gun, which is the stock gun, much faster reload, much better for marking a vehicle like this. Going for the Yoho, rounds out, blind shot, but it went long and to the left. You notice I watched the fall of shot because I needed to know why that shell didn't hit the target. It wasn't fully dialed in, but it did stun the Yoho. Okay, T-28 and the Borsig's behind. There's the T-34. Now, I was just trying to work out, could I put the shell between those two and damage them both? Instead, I settled for damage on the T-28, 396. Had another look at that Borsig. Yes, he's still there. He just keeps moving backwards and forwards from that barricade. Takes a shot and then he moves. Rounds out on him. Lands next to him for 132. I anticipated he would go a bit further, but he didn't. He just stopped. Now you notice the mods are working again. I think that's down to the fact that this is a tier 8 Arty, and therefore the mods seem to work for tier 8 or tier 9 and below, but not for tier 10 for some reason. Okay, looking off to the south, we've got a Centurion 1. It's been spotted down there. Okay, he's moved up to a firing position. I reckon he's still there, even though I can't see him. Waiting for confirmation. There he is. Rounds out on him. Nice bit of damage, 138, but it wasn't a kill. The Hawk 12 just took a massive great hit there. And he's out the game. Now I'm going to be loaded momentarily, and I think I can get that Centurion from here. That was the Lorraine. Rounds out for mine. Oh, he's right on target. And that's a kill. Yep. He was still there. We see the Progetto moving through the frame, but he goes unspotted and we can't do anything about it. Up in the north, yes, that T-34 is still there. I've marked him as target, announcing my intention to hit him, and I'm only a few seconds away from loading. And he gets hit by the Lorraine, and the Lorraine picks up the rest, and I wiped him out. That's 2 kills, 2 shots. Okay, looking to get a shot on that Borsig again. lost sight of all the enemy, which means I do have to start looking around for another target. I can't hit that IS-3 because he's behind the building. Nothing else appears to be in sight. Oh, but an OHO suddenly appeared and it looks like he's going to come around the side of that building. So I'm dialing in on that position, just adjusting. Rounds out. Splash kill. And that's 3 kills with 3 shots, and I think that means a Reaper. And we're pushing the enemy into their end. Now there's only got 5 tanks left. I've marked the Borsig as my next target. We've lost sight of him again. I fired the round in at the Borsig, but I had to pull away because the Lorraine suddenly been spotted up on the overpass. It's a bit too open, that position, for my liking. And I did hit the Borsig because he just got killed, and I picked up a whole load of stun assist off him. The Lorraine's running for it, but he gets wiped out. That means there's only 2 enemies remaining. This VK7501K, I'm trying to dial in on him, and the shell arrives just as he's wiped out. And then we've got the GW Tiger P on the enemy team. He was at another overpass, and it looks like he's going to go, yep. So it's a victory. So only 3 losses on our team, and we pushed the enemy into the east side. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, it was only a 3rd class tanker in that game, I'm afraid. Yep, I only got a 3rd class, but I did get a Reaper badge for taking out 3 enemies with consecutive shots, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 11. My game was only 2,110 on the win 8, which is very good, but not good enough, really, in my view. Mainly because I'm just getting used to the map, I suppose, really. And if we look at team score, we can see that when it came to damage, I was actually 4th on my team, but I wasn't 4th overall because there was 2 members of the enemy team who managed to get more damage than me, which made me 6th in damage. The high scorer being the T28 prototype with 3,162. The second highest score was the Borsig with 3,064, and then we've got that VK with 2,968. When it came to kills though, I was right at the top with 3 kills. 2 kills for the prototype, the Borsig, the Evan, and the 4502 and the Ferdinand, and nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. But when it came to base XP, it was the prototype again. The Evan 90 managed to get 890, the Lorraine 11551 managed to get 877. I only picked up 772, but I was happy with that. I fired 10 rounds, got 3 direct hits, no penetrations but 11 splash. Damage of 1,602 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 5 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 479 hit points of stun assist of 8 stuns. On a premium account, I earned 31,379 credits, got 15,689 from personal reserves, total 47,068. And after ammunition resupply and consumables, I still took away 28,628 credits. I received 1,158 XP, got ×2 for the first victory, 2,316 for completing the mission and events, 579 from personal reserves, took away 5,211 experience points altogether. So not a bad game. I think there's a lot of potential in Berlin, especially if you've got a fast-moving Arty such as the Lorraine 15551, Batchat, or maybe the Burt. You've got lots of positions in the south that you can move to with cover and get good shots on the guys in the north because you'll be hitting them from a different angle. So it's a bit like Studyanki in that sense, that the further south you go, the better the shots you get on the enemy in the north. So do consider that in any future battle. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.